Hello folks, Theo Shaft here, your trusted voice from Twisted News. Today we're going to unravel the knotted web woven around two figures who need no introduction. Donald Trump, the former US president, a businessman with a flair for the dramatic, and Stormy Daniels, an adult film actress who has become a household name, not for her cinematic exploits, but her involvement with the aforementioned Mr. Trump. This saga has all the makings of a Hollywood blockbuster, with its share of intrigue, suspense, and courtroom drama. So, buckle up as we delve into this whirlwind tale that has gripped the nation. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. And feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section. Now, let's rewind a bit and look into the background of this case. Imagine it's 2006, a year of many happenings. While the world was engrossed with the FIFA World Cup in Germany, an alleged sexual encounter was taking place between Donald Trump, then a business tycoon, not yet a political figure, and Stormy Daniels, an adult film actress. This encounter, seemingly insignificant at the time, would later stir up a storm that continues to this day. Fast forward to 2016. Trump is now in the thick of a heated presidential campaign. Amidst the political hustle and bustle, a hush money payment is made to Daniels. The purpose? To prevent the details of the alleged 2006 encounter from surfacing and potentially derailing Trump's presidential bid. But like many secrets, this one didn't stay hidden for long. This payment, which was initially denied, was later confirmed by Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen. He revealed that he had paid Daniels $130,000 out of his own pocket. However, he insisted that Trump was not aware of this payment. This revelation added a new twist to the tale, raising questions about campaign finance laws and potential violations. As the details of this hush money payment came to light, so did the alleged sexual encounter between Trump and Daniels. Daniels broke her silence and began sharing her story, painting a picture of the events that transpired back in 2006. Her allegations against Trump, coupled with the hush money scandal, set the stage for a legal battle that would eventually lead to the trial we're observing today. But this wasn't the end of it. This was just the beginning of a series of events that led us to the trial we're witnessing today. Fast forward to today, we are witnessing a historic trial. A trial that marks a first in the annals of American history, where a former US president is standing trial on criminal charges. Donald Trump, once the leader of the free world, is now in the dock, facing the kind of scrutiny that few before him have. This is a trial that has drawn the eyes of the world, and rightfully so. The testimonies and evidence presented thus far have been nothing short of riveting. At the heart of it all is Stormy Daniels' detailed account of her alleged encounter with Donald Trump. Her testimony, raw and unfiltered, has painted a picture that is hard to ignore. But it's not just Daniels' words that are making waves. Madeleine Westerhout, a name that was barely known outside of Washington circles, has now found herself under the spotlight. Her ongoing testimony promises to add another layer to this already complex narrative. The trial is unfolding like a high-stakes game of chess. Each move is calculated, each strategy meticulously planned. The prosecution and defense are locked in a battle of wits, with the jury and indeed the world watching their every move. One could argue that this trial is more than just a legal proceeding. It's a testament to the power of the judicial system, a reminder that no one, not even a former president, is above the law. It's a story of power, money, and alleged misconduct, a story that has captivated a nation and the world. But let's not forget the human element in all of this. At the center of this whirlwind are real people with real emotions. The impact of this trial extends far beyond the confines of the courtroom. It's a saga that has, and will continue to, reshape lives and redefine reputatals. As the trial unfolds, every testimony, every piece of evidence is under the microscope. This is a trial that is far from over, a story that is still being written. As we await the next chapter, one thing is certain. This trial is making history, and we are all witnesses to it. One of the most pivotal moments of this trial was Daniels' testimony. Let's dive into the details. Stormy Daniels, born Stephanie Clifford, is not just an adult film star. She's a woman who found herself at the center of a political whirlwind. Her journey with Donald Trump began back in 2006 at a golf tournament in Lake Tahoe. Their initial meeting was reportedly cordial, even friendly. But according to Daniels, things took a turn when she was invited to Trump's suite. Here, she alleges an encounter that would years later become the linchpin of this trial. The details of this encounter, as shared by Daniels, are both personal and explicit. they've added a layer of complexity to a case already brimming with legal and political implications. But it's not just about the details of that night. It's about the impact they've had on public opinion. Daniels' testimony has been met with a mix of reactions. Some see her as a brave figure standing against a powerful man. Others question the timing and motive of her claims. Regardless of where one stands, it's undeniable that her story has reshaped the narrative of this trial. Daniels' testimony has also influenced the trial's trajectory. The defense, led by Trump's legal team, has had to adjust its strategy in response to her detailed account. The prosecution, on the other hand, has used her words to bolster its argument, painting a picture of a man who used his power and influence to silence an inconvenient truth. In a trial of this magnitude, every testimony counts. But Daniels' account stands out. It has not only shed light on a controversial chapter of her life and Trump's, but it has also captured the attention of a nation, prompting us all to question, to analyze, and to anticipate what comes next. Daniels' testimony has certainly set the stage for what's to come. But what about the defense? How did they respond, you may ask? Well, Trump's defense team, known for their tenacity, has been working diligently to counter the accusations made by Stormy Daniels. Their strategy? To cast doubt on Daniels' credibility and question the validity of her allegations. According to the defense, Trump vehemently denies the encounter ever took place. The former president has been consistent in this denial, maintaining that he had no involvement with Daniels. This firm denial has been a cornerstone of the defense's strategy. However, the defense's efforts haven't been without setbacks. They attempted to push for a mistrial, arguing that the media coverage surrounding the case could potentially prejudice the jury. This move was seen by many as a strategic bid to buy time and rework their defense strategy. However, their attempt was unsuccessful, as the judge rejected the motion, stating that a fair jury could still be impaneled, despite the media circus. As the trial continues, the defense team is expected to bring in their own set of witnesses and experts to challenge Daniels' account of events. They're likely to scrutinize every detail of her testimony, looking for inconsistencies or discrepancies that could cast doubt on her story. Despite the mounting pressure, Trump's defense team remains unfazed, focusing on portraying Daniels' testimony as unreliable and uncorroborated. They continue to assert that the allegations are part of a wider political agenda, aimed at tarnishing the reputation of the former president. The defense's approach to the trial has been a hot topic of discussion, with some lauding their aggressive strategy, while others criticize it as a mere distraction from the allegations at hand. Regardless of public opinion, the defense team is steadfast in their mission to prove the innocence of Donald Trump. As the trial progresses, the defense continues to fight back. The coming days will reveal how successful their strategy will be in the face of Daniels' detailed and damning testimony. So, where are we now, and what can we expect next? As things stand, the trial is in full swing, with both sides having presented their cases. The jury is currently deliberating on the evidence and testimonies provided. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The coming days are expected to hold some significant developments. The jury's decision, whichever way it swings, will leave an indelible mark on the pages of American history. What's more, the implications of this trial are vast and far-reaching. If found guilty, this could spell a significant blow to the former president's reputation, potentially impacting his future political aspirations. On the other hand, if he is acquitted, it could set a precedent for future cases involving high-profile figures and allegations of such nature. In the case of Stormy Daniels, a guilty verdict could serve as a validation of her allegations, while an acquittal could cast a shadow over her credibility. The stakes are high and the world is watching. As we wrap up, let's take a quick run through the key points we've covered today. We delved into the background of the high-profile case involving Donald Trump and Stormy Daniels, where we touched on the alleged encounter back in 2006 and the subsequent hush money payment during Trump's presidential campaign in 2016. We then moved on to the trial, marking a historical first, with a former U.S. president standing trial on criminal charges. We highlighted the significant testimonies and evidence presented, including Daniels' detailed account and the ongoing testimony of Madeleine Westerhout. We further examined Daniels' impactful testimony and the defense's strategy, including Trump's denial of the encounter and his lawyer's unsuccessful push for a mistrial. Lastly, we looked at the current status of the trial and what we might expect in the coming days. Remember to stay tuned for updates on the trial. I'm Theo Shaft, and this is Twisted News. Thanks for watching.